Simon Jordan joined Jim White on talkSPORT earlier on this afternoon. He said that Steve Cooper deserves more time to fix things at Forest.
I don't think he should be sacked. I think there's a little bit left in him to try and turn this around. You know, he's got Bournemouth, Newcastle and Manchester United coming up over the Christmas period. And I think you look at those games and see what you can get from them. They do look like they're beginning to struggle. He does look like he's beginning to run out of influence. And that's not a reflection of his management criteria. It's a reflection of the modern-day footballer and the modern-day world that we live in, that the days of being able to keep a job for years and years and years and keep their attention for years and years and years and keep the faith of an owner for years and years and years are probably gone.
That's the views of Simon. Let's hear from you, the football fan. 03717223344. Jamie's up first. Hi, Jamie. How are you?
Hello. I'm okay. How are you?
I'm okay. What do you make of the... Was it something you feared would be happening over the next few days after that result against Spurs on Friday night, or are you stunned?
Do you know what? I was at the game on that Friday night. We travel up from East Sussex. It's 180 mile each way, and we're season ticket holders. I love Steve Cooper. I was singing his name, doing the normal sort of stuff, but he just hasn't got it. I think he's lost it. It was very sad. It's sad when Brian Clough got the sack, but it comes to a point where they've lost the ability, for me, to do it in the Premier League. And it happened to Clough.
Can I ask, Jamie, and excuse my ignorance, when Cloughy got sacked, he took you down, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's slightly different in as much that Clough is an all-time great. Stevie Cooper isn't yet, right? He might go on to bigger and better things.
Yeah.
So it's slightly different there. And also, he's not taking you down. If anything, Stevie Cooper's taking you up.
I think we were lucky to start last season, I think, personally. And this season, we should be mid-table. We can't do this. We can't be sort of... luckily, the three teams below us are dreadful, but they're starting to catch up now. So I think it's come to a point where we do need to do something, and I'd love Nunos.
The only thing I'd say, Jamie, I mean, you got to talk about when he got the job, Steve Cooper. I mean, you guys were rock bottom of the table. I think when he was in charge, I think Derby had been hit with a points deduction, so they went bottom. But the job he's done to this point, has he not been afforded like more of an opportunity? And last season you stayed up, your home form kept you up last season. But has he not kind of earned the right to get a little bit longer? You guys are not in any danger. You're not going down. I don't think you're going down. Has he not earned the right for a little bit longer?
Well, yeah, but how long do we do it, Darren?
Well, listen, if you start to slide into the bottom three, I get it. But you've said yourself you don't think they'll go down because of the three at the bottom.
Well, I don't know. I think we were going to go down if we'd kept Steve Cooper in charge. I love him. Like I said, I was singing his name on Friday night. But then, you know, I think he's very defensive. He plays a lot of defenders.
Are you glad he's gone, Jamie?
I am glad.
So Friday night you were singing his name. Tuesday afternoon you want him gone?
Yeah. No, I wanted him gone before the Friday game.
Why were you singing his name?
Because I love the song.
That's it. love the tune.
I love the song. Nothing to do with the manager. Let's speak to Millie. She's up next. Hi, Millie.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm well, thank you. I'm well.
How are you feeling on the back of the news?
I'm absolutely gutted. Forget the football, forget all of that. He was a fantastic man and a fantastic manager for my club. It actually makes me quite emotional because what he gave to us at Wembley that day is the best day of my life and my family's. And he deserves a lot more than some of the fans coming on here just saying he should have been sacked. You know, fair enough, the football, I'll go week in, week out. It's rubbish at times. But that man has done more for this club. He's done as much for this club as Brian did. So I think we all need to respect him a little bit more.
Do you know what I mean? I can understand that because I would just say to the last corner, you guys were rock bottom when he took the job. He did the impossible and got you guys promoted. And then your home form last season kept you up. I think you got 30 points out of the 38 that you required last season to stay up at home. I thought he should have been awarded a little bit more time because I still don't think, even though you're on a rotten run of form, I still don't think you guys were going to go down.
No, I don't think we'll go down, and I think we need to accept that we are probably a lower end of the table club in the Premier League, and do you know what? I'm happy with that because it took 23 years to get there, and I accept that. But that man, if by any chance he's listening, I just want him to know that what he's done for this club and these fans, he will be forever in our hearts, and and we love him truly.
Millie, let me ask you a question, and there's no right or wrong answer here, but the reason I'm asking, I remember speaking to Leeds fans when Bielsa got the bullet, and I asked them the question, so I'll ask you. Because you love your manager so much, would you rather go down with him in the Championship and keep him? Because a lot of Leeds fans said they would rather do that with Bielsa.
And keep Jesse Marsh in charge.
Yeah.
I think I probably would. I think I would have probably go down. I think the Championship's a much better league anyway for entertainment, for going in, week in, week out. But I think Steve and his back team staff, and he's been let down massively by the players. The recruitment has been poor. You can say we've spent all this money, but half the players we spent it on are just not good enough for Premier League football. But I would have taken Steve, good, bad, ugly. You know, I just think he's a fantastic man and a fantastic manager.
Okay.
And like I said, be forever grateful to him.
Millie, wonderful call. Have you phoned us before?
Never, no.
Okay. Make sure you come back sooner rather than later. Good call. Thanks, Millie.
I will. Thank you. Take
Thanks.
care. Bye-bye.
It's interesting, isn't it, how close football fans can get to certain managers. As I mentioned there with Bielsa.
Oh, the Leeds fans love him.
Absolutely. And a lot of Leeds fans said I'd rather play football in the Championship with him. It reminds me a little bit of the Eddie Howe scenario at Bournemouth. You know, he did so much for the club, and then the day that they sack him, you go like, how can you sack Eddie Howe? He's done so much for the club. I sort of get both sides.
But that's the thing about Steve Cooper. He, trust me, he's getting a job sooner rather than later. Soon.
Yeah, I agree.
talkSPORT Drive. Super opinionated sporting debate. Monday to Friday afternoon from 4 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.